Hey everyone, I'm back with some new DVD and Blu-ray reviews. I got quite a bit. So most of these ones were like in my collection. Ones I didn't really ones I bought in, but I looked at them just like I ain't gonna watch this. Or just ones I'm just not gonna get into. So the first five are the ones I am keeping. Everything else, I think all of them are pretty much DVDs or just ones I'm just like getting rid of, or just don't want, or I know I'm probably not going to get into or get to watching. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So, the first one right here I got is it's actually the 4K, but I mainly got it for the Blu-ray of The Ring 2 here on Blu-ray or 4K. Of course, I do not own a 4K player, so the only reason I got this one is comes with the Blu-ray copy, and it is the only this is the only way, as far as I know, to get it on Blu-ray in the United States. The one I had at the time, I think it was a German Blu-ray, or the Germany release. I think it was the Semina Cult Classics. I think um, that was the release that came out. But when I bought it, I found out that it was actually the theatrical cut. It didn't include the director's cut. This one, I believe, has the director's cut. Yes, it has the director's cut. The thing is, only the 4K has the theatrical cut. The Blu-ray has the Blu-ray, or the Blu-ray has the theatrical and the unrated cuts. So if you haven't seen any of the Ring movies, the first one I actually watched it back in around Halloween time, not too long ago. So that was like basically about like a videotape that was cursed. If you watch this videotape, you get a call saying you're gonna die in 7 days. This one, it was basically it's Naomi Watts and her son. Um, it's been a while since I watched this. It was basically like she had to kill her son or something to be saved or something like that. I can't remember exactly. It's been a while because it's been a while since I did an update, so I'm trying to get my memory refreshed. But I remember thinking it was cool. Not, of course, not as good as the first one. Of course, I can't even remember the third one that much, but I do remember liking it though. The episode is The Ring 2. The next one I got, I just bought it for the hell of it because they're starting to do all these new ones, and I think they're going to be doing part 8 this year. It's just like, good lord, how many are they going to do? But we got VHS Viral, which is the third VHS in the franchise. I love the first two movies. I think the second one's probably my favorite one in the franchise. Um, the stories were okay. I mean, I think the first one was about a magician who was like a wanted serial killer or something. The second story, it was kind of like this guy who's an inventor, and he can go like he can like go to the alternate universe. Like he goes through this thing, and like there's like alternate versions of him and his girlfriend and all that stuff. And the third one was kind of like about like these skateboarders. Um, like I said, this one's my least favorite one in the franchise. I think we can all agree. Um, I don't know. I just thought this one was all right, but I bought it just for because I have the other one. So I don't know. The next one here I got. This is actually from the Warner Archive collection. They released a couple of these ones last year. I'm hoping maybe they could put all the movies out. But we got Scooby Doo and Scooby Doo on Zombie Island and Scooby Doo Return to Zombie Island, both here on Blu-ray for the very first time, and they actually look amazing on Blu-ray. And the Zombie Island one I think was actually the very first ever Scooby Doo original movie to come out. But these ones were fun. I especially the Zombie Island one. I had such a blast with that one. Um, it was mainly it was Scooby Doo and the gang, but they go to like this house or this like resort, try to like solve this mystery. What was it exactly? It was them. They basically like kind of like retired from, solving mysteries, and they find out there's this mystery going on at this at this resort, and a lot of weird stuff starts happening. And then the Return to Zombie Island, that was them going on vacation, like taking a break from of them going to the or doing mysteries, and it's basically them going to the resort. They go there and they're like, "Wait, this place looks so familiar. It kind of looks like that place we went to called Zombie Island." So it was a pretty fun one. Not that one wasn't like my absolute favorite one. I think I loved the first one a little bit better. I mean, the second one was kind of like doing its own thing, but I still liked it though. The next one here, I have to say, I had so much fun with this. I watched every episode with my grandfather, and we just loved it. But it was the Ted TV series. It's Ted or season one here on Blu-ray, which I think there's going to be a season two coming out. But this was such a blast. I mean, we had so much fun with this. It's basically a prequel to the Ted movies. It's basically it's what's the character's name? I think his name John Bennett. It's basically the John Bennett character. It's basically him as a high school, a teenager. It's basically him as a teenager, and what him and Ted did at the time, and he stays with his mom and dad, and their cousin stays there. Basically them going into mischief and all sorts of stuff. It was a really really fun show. I absolutely thought it was amazing. I really liked it. Surprisingly, there's no features or anything, so I'm really surprised about that. But if you like any of the Ted movies, I would recommend this one. I thought it was amazing. I think it's a Peacock original, if I'm not mistaken. I think you can. This is one you have to get like from through the Amazon Burn on Demand, through moviezing.com. And then the last one I have. This is actually, just keep in mind though, this is actually it's a region 2 locked, so you have to have a region free player to play this. I've been watching some of these ones lately because I've been hearing it's actually beneficial that they're doing like the revival show. I think it's going to be on Disney Plus, but it's Malcolm in the Middle, the complete third season here on DVD. Like I said, this is a region 2 lock, so you have to have a region free DVD or Blu-ray player to play this. I've always liked this show. I remember watching it for the first time back when they were doing reruns on Nick at Night. It's just a fun show. I had a very good time watching this season because there was like episodes I have not seen in like such a long time, and it just brought like kind of like these throwback vibes to me. If you haven't seen it, it's Frankie Muniz who plays like the middle aged brother. It's basically the three of the brothers. They get into mischief, doing all kinds of crazy shit. It's just a hilarious, fun, like pop in every once in a while kind of like show you can watch. But I absolutely loved it. It's a shame that we only have, as of right now, season one on DVD in the U.S. So I had to import the rest of the seasons. I think this is the UK DVD, and I think the other country that put them out, I think it was Germany as well. But I'm really hoping to maybe at some point, maybe like Shout Factory or something, could like do a box set or something. That and Goosebumps. Those are the two shows I really hope that they kind of like. Because basically the show's kind of like neglected in a way, but it's cool that they're coming back, and I'm very interested in seeing what they do with that revival. Now the rest of these ones, these are ones I'm just like, just probably taking them to Goodwill most likely. Because I just bought them and I just haven't watched them yet, and I'm just like, I'm gonna get into this. So this is one I actually bought when I did my second convention last year. Watching it now, or not watching it, but looking at it now, thinking back at it, I don't know why I bought it, but it was it's something called the Tattooist. I thought it was alright. It's kind of weird. And this one I tried watching a second time. It's a bad movie. It's supposed to be a remake too, so I think a Korean movie, because this was at that time. And I think they still do that. I know they did that with Speak No Evil. not too long ago, which I haven't seen the original one, but the remake I thought was awesome with James McAvoy. This is at that time when America was doing like remakes to like remaking like Japanese movies and stuff, kind of like The Ring and The Grudge, all those kind of movies. But this was The Loft that came out like almost 10 years ago. This was bad. This was horrifically bad. This was mainly these guys. They discover this woman dead in the loft, and they discovered like only one of them had to have done it, due to like the evidence and stuff. But it was all right. We got Studio 666 right here. This is the one with Jenna Ortega. What's pretty cool is, I'm really happy that, John Carpenter's starting to do this. John Carpenter did the music to this one, so which is pretty cool. He also did the music for the new Halloween trilogy, along with the Firestarter remake, which was not good, but it was still cool that he had some involvement with that. So, yeah, I don't know. This is probably my least favorite Jenna Ortega movie. And then we got Honest Thief with Liam Neeson. And then this triple pack right here, which I don't know. This triple pack right here of Held Up. We got The Wash with Snoop Dogg, and then the Cookout. I mainly got it for the Cookout at the time, but I watched it and just didn't like it. We got Taxi right here on DVD with Queen Latifah and Jimmy Fallon. And then Whatever It Takes on DVD. I mainly got it because I like her. She's one of my celebrity crushes, believe it or not. Marla Sokoloff. Yeah, got that. I bought this like 5 years ago at a Dollar Tree. I guess Dollar Tree is not going to do their like $1 movie thing anymore, because I know I haven't done those kind of videos in a long time. But I was really hoping to see if I could find a part one. I know I could probably get it on eBay or something. I wanted to see if I could find, like at a Goodwill or something. But I had this for 5 years. I still haven't watched it, so I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna get rid of it. It was CHROMESKULL, Leave the Rest Part 2 here on DVD. I believe like this one's on Blu-ray, but the first one isn't, from, if I remember correctly. And then got this Nicole Kidman and Will Ferrell movie called Bewitched, which I believe it was based on the TV show, but I think from what I remember, it was basically the actors from the show, and the real stuff started happening, something like that. I can't remember. It's been a while. And then we got Waiting here on DVD, which I believe they did a second one at some point called Still Waiting, if I'm not mistaken. And then we got Taking Lives right here with Angelina Jolie. And this is a movie I don't think not a lot of people talk about. I don't know, it just kind of reminded me of City Slickers or The Three Amigos, or like that kind of movie, but it was Trapped in Paradise. It was alright. And the last one I have is Blood Work here on DVD. This is in one of those kind of like old school snapper cases. This is a movie with Clint Eastwood, also starred, but didn't really star, but Angelica Houston was in this one, which I thought was kind of cool that she was in something like this. Jeff Daniels, which I don't think he does, because I mainly know him from like comedy stuff, like Dumb and Dumber, because of Winn-Dixie. And I know that's not really a comedy, but I don't think I've ever known him to do thrillers like this. And then Dylan Walsh is in this one as well. Yeah, I thought it was alright. But that is it for this DVD and Blu-ray update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.